Hi everyone, Kimberly Berg, clinical exercise physiologist in the Rebel Fit Club, the training center for people with Parkinson's. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a really important muscle group. It's called the triceps. It's on the back of your arm, and a lot of times we really focus on those biceps and doing bicep curls because they're easy and we can see that muscle. But the ones on the back of the arm are so important because you have to be able to extend, and we really want to focus on the posterior chain of the body to make sure that our posture is nice and tall and that we have a stable frame. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to talk to you about the do's and don'ts, and a lot of times I see in fitness classes, especially seated classes, they work their triceps by sliding their bum off their chair and doing a tricep extension off from the seat of their chair. Now, what's wrong with that? I mean, if you can do it and you love that exercise, I don't want to take anything away from you. I just do want to tell you that there are some precautions to take. A lot of times when we're working triceps with a kickback like that, whether it's with weights or just body weight, is we tend to round our shoulders forward. And we know with Parkinson's, we can already have a tight chest, the head of the humerus, so this is your humerus right here, it gets rounded forward and it's not really riding where it's supposed to. So when you start doing things like that, we are stronger in our front than in our back usually. And so we tend to round forward when we're doing these different exercises. Okay, so that's going to make your posture worse. It's going to put your shoulder in danger. The shoulder joint is an amazing joint. It can do a lot of things, but because it has such great range, it's a more unstable joint. So it's very vulnerable to rotator cuff tears or any kind of soft tissue damage. So we always want to make sure we have great form. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple of exercises that don't require the chair. The first one is with weights. Now, even with weights and you're standing, you can still have improper posture. So I want to just tell you the key points of doing a tricep kickback with a weight. So of course, if you're working a bicep, gravity is already working with or against the weight coming up. So easy to do. You just stand and you lift, correct? So if you're going to work triceps, in order to get gravity working against the weight, you have to be bent over. Now, sometimes when we're bent over, we shrug our shoulders or round them forward. So we want to make sure and have that open feeling. And I'm not talking about squeezing your shoulders back. I'm talking to you about gliding your shoulder blades into a good neutral position, opening up the chest so it's like ironing out the front of your t-shirt. And then you're only moving the elbow. So you get your elbow back. The top of the weight is at your shoulder. So you want to work full range around that joint. So important because you have to work eccentric and concentric. So as you're going down, you're going to be then extending back. So my elbow is up in the air. I'm going to keep the elbow right where it is, making sure that my shoulders are squared off, and then I'm going to bring it forward. So you never want to swing this. You could hurt your elbow, but you're using momentum, so you're not really efficiently using these muscles. So you want it from here and all the way back to here, keep the elbow where it's at, bring it forward. Now you can see if I'm using my shoulder, you can tell by the yellow line on my shirt that I'm doing this improperly because I'm using my shoulder. You shouldn't use your shoulder. The motion is around the elbow because remember, extension of the elbow is the function of the triceps. Okay, we're going to go on to the TheraBand. Now, I really like using a TheraBand for triceps. You can do a couple of things. You can anchor it under a door and do a really good push back this way. But if you don't have access to that or you're traveling, and we use this in posture school, we do a couple of different exercises for triceps with the TheraBand. So the first I'm going to show you is just take the TheraBand with your palms facing inward and my thumbs are in front. And I'm just going to put it across my thighs and I'm going to bring it straight back. Now, because I have resistance going back, I don't have to bend forward. And it also helps me with a more erect posture and open chest. So I'm just going to bring it straight back. Now, I'm not really focusing just on the triceps right here because I'm getting some lats, but I just do it for a little warm up. My shoulders are back and my hands are just going straight back. Okay, now we're gonna move the band up to our hip bones. So here's my hip bones. I'm gonna put it straight across my hip bones. Now you can see that my elbows are bent and I'm gonna bring them behind me to open up the chest, and I'm gonna bring them behind me like I'm holding a ball between my elbows. Now, I'm gonna point behind my back by straightening my elbows. Think about your elbows. So I'm just going straight back. I can hold it there for a count of 5 and then bring it forward. Now, I'm not getting full range around the elbows, so that is the only downfall of this, but I can certainly feel my triceps working. It's easy. You can put it in a suitcase, take it with you traveling. You can put it anywhere in your home and think, okay, it's time to do my upper body exercises with the band. So that is my quick hit for today. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and give me a like. And go to my website, rebelfitclub.com, where you can see all the different classes that we offer. Check out the blog section, look at all of the different free videos that I have, like this one, that are quick tips to help you work out in your home or just do a better job when you're in your classes. Be safe with joints that may get injured. It's always important to stay in good posture when you're working out and be really mindful of where your body is in space. You can also contact me directly, Kimberly at rebelfitclub.com, where I'm happy to get back to you and tell you how exercise can slow down Parkinson's. It can help you have more pain-free range of motion. There is so much that you can take action for, and I'm happy to share that with you. We have our gym classes, which we have our signature boxing boot camps, but we also have things like drumming, dance, Tai Chi, yoga, whatever you're looking for, I bet we have it. We also have a very, very lively virtual program where we have live classes throughout the day, all levels, all different kinds of classes. And then we also have a recorded library in case you're traveling or you live in a different part of the world. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing, work on your triceps, and as always, go forth and conquer.